Sean Payton, if he keeps calling this bullshit, man, he's just trying. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And I think everybody started to fold, even the analysts on X, or the X analysts, the fans on there. And they're saying, oh, it's not Sean Payton's play calling this issue. Even everybody was like, yeah, he needs to drop it for a game. And Sean said, nope, we're comfortable with our operation when he was asked about it. So no hope there for any change.
Real coverage, real fans. Let's start talking here about week 8. As always, if it's your team, keep it about 2 minutes or so. If you're previewing another team, try to keep it within a minute. Let's start here with this first game. Ryan, we heard you talk about it a little bit earlier. You got your Denver Broncos playing the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, we talked about MVP earlier. Dak Prescott, I really think, should be a part of that conversation. He's playing great football right now. What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we don't get blown out. But in regards to some latest updates, Dre Greenlaw's suspension just got upheld. So the NFL are assholes and they're trying to make an example out of him. Can't even just say anything now in the NFL, I guess. You didn't even say it publicly. You kept it on the field and whatever, man. It is what it is. Defense is still very good. But I am pretty terrified in terms of Riley Moss, that matchup. And maybe I'd have more faith if our offense was performing well, but I do know that it's Jim Nance's team that's going to be calling the game. So it's going to be why a lot of people are going to be seeing it. It's a highly anticipated matchup, but we haven't lost to the Cowboys in a long time. Usually we always beat them, or we have a comeback game against them. And we win pretty handedly. So these games against the Cowboys are always fun to watch, and we're also wearing our throwback uniforms, and we haven't lost in those yet, I believe. So my mind is kind of telling me that the Cowboys are going to win, but my heart, I'm going with the Broncos just because, those uniforms, we haven't lost in them, and it's another home game. So, and hopefully they can carry that momentum and just get this offense fixed. But I do have my doubt because Sean Payton, if he keeps calling this bullshit, man, he's just trying, I don't know what he's doing. And I think everybody started to fold, even the analysts on X, or the X analysts, the fans on there. And they're saying, oh, it's not Sean Payton's play calling this issue. Even everybody was like, yeah, he needs to drop it for a game. And Sean said, nope, we're comfortable with our operation when he was asked about it. So no hope there for any change. He's just going to force Bo. You're going to do what I give you, or we're just going to suck. So yeah.
All right, Ryan's going to be taking his Denver Broncos, although maybe doesn't feel the best about it, but he's going to roll here with his heart. Andrew, let's go on over to you. Are you going to take the Denver Broncos or the Dallas Cowboys?
Man, this is a tough one. I don't know, dude. This year has been weird to me. I said it earlier, I feel like a lot of these teams just don't know who they are yet. I will say this, the Cowboys are putting up points, right? And I saw the Commanders beat us. Cowboys it was 44-22 versus the Commanders. If the Cowboys can stay as hot, I think they'll beat the Broncos. So I'm gonna pick the Cowboys at this point. But man, Denver's defense looks good. But you're right, Ryan. Though the offense looks a little all over the place, and Sean Payton is a cocky bastard, so he probably will never let anybody make any play calls. So. But bottom line, I'm gonna go Cowboys really short, maybe by 1 or 2. I think it'll be a close game.
All right, we got Andrew taking the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go down to Marcus. Marcus, who are you taking?
So Cowboys are a 3.5-point dog. It's about 50-50 right now. Public and the pros are kind of split on this game. I'm going to go, man, it's two extremes, right? Cowboys have a really good offense, like the top 2 scoring offense, and then their defense is one of the bottom 3 scoring defense. So this could be a game where the Broncos could have a get-right spot for their offense, but like we thought was going to happen against the Jets, against that atrocious defense. That did not happen. But I think if the Cowboys can get a couple stops, I mean, based on the way the Broncos defense looked last week against the Giants, I think Dak and the boys could, with Lamb and Pickens being back, man, and Ferguson. I mean, they have so many weapons on the team, and Javonte Williams' revenge game, baby. He's got something to prove against the Broncos. So yeah, I'll go Dallas to win this game.
Ooh, all right. We got 2 Dallas here back to back. Right now, Ryan, the only one taking his squad. Samoan, are you going to make Ryan the only one taking Denver?
It's going to be, like everybody said, it's going to be a tough matchup. Both teams got momentum, and of course, Cowboys offensively have been dominant, and then, of course, the Broncos defense has been keeping them in games. And, offensively, even though they struggle throughout a half or even 3/4 of a game, they always seem to turn it on when it matters most. But I feel like with home field advantage and, just a strong defense and some momentum on their side, I got the Broncos winning this one.
Yes, sir.
Samoan's got the Broncos winning this one. We got Ryan and Samoan taking Denver. We got Andrew and Marcus taking the Dallas Cowboys. Only time is going to tell what side is right and what side is wrong. But you guys let us know about your thoughts on these games in the comment section below. Let's transition on into this next one because, Andrew, your Chargers are taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, who are 3-3, of course. Your Chargers are 4-3. What are your thoughts on this one?
Carson Wentz is going to be the QB, as I understand. Of course, J.J. McCarthy wasn't looking good to begin with, so Carson Wentz, actually might be an upgrade over J.J. McCarthy. But, they struggled with the Eagles. Eagles beat them pretty soundly, 28-22. I wouldn't say soundly, but, the Eagles got a get-right game with the Vikings. This is at home. By the way, here's another. If you're superstitious at all, Charger fans, we are 0-7 in the all-Navy jerseys, and we are wearing all-Navy jerseys this week. So something's telling me this. It's going to be a tough one. I think we win by a field goal, though. I just think we got embarrassed last week, and the Chargers just going to get right and play angry this week. So I'm going with my gut, and that's about it. I think the Chargers beat the Vikings this week in SoFi.
All right. Let's see. Let's go on over to the rest of the panel. Marcus, let's go down to you. What squad are you taking?
Man, the Vikings had their shot against the Eagles last week. TJ Hopkins still pissed off about the refs telling him on the field that he scored it, but New York called in and said he did not score the touchdown. Yeah, this game, Carson Wentz sucks. He's so bad. It's awful to watch. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Chargers here, but it's a funky line, 3 points. It would have been interesting to see J.J. McCarthy against his old coach. That would have been cool, but yeah, I don't know. Your defense, looked really leaky last week, and Carson Wentz blows, but they do have Jefferson. Yeah, man. I'll go Chargers in this one. 70% of the money is on the Chargers, but I think in a short week at home, I'll take Chargers over Minnesota.
One thing I forgot to say too, before everyone else talks, is Joe Alt and Trey Pipkins should be back for the offensive line. So we should be week 1 healthy on the offensive line, which would be very welcomed. So yeah.
That would be absolutely huge for you guys. Well, right now we got both guys, and Andrew and Marcus, taking the Chargers. Let's go on over to you, Simone. You also going to take the Chargers?
Well, yeah, I was gonna bring up that point, like Andrew said. Just getting some key playmakers back from injury is going to be huge, especially at home. And we know that the Chargers, they can put up points offensively, especially if Justin Herbert has time. So that, as well as the injuries to the Vikings and having Carson Wentz start in a short week, I think it's going to be a tough matchup for them. So overall, I think I got the Chargers winning this one. It could be close, though.
All right, Ryan, we know that you love to take the upset. Are you going to do that here?
No, I'm taking the Chargers. I don't see them dropping to 4-4 and going down that bad. And I don't really have much faith in Carson Wentz either. And like you said, you guys are going to be getting some guys back. And I think Herbert can carry them in this game and put up enough offensively to help that defense out. But ultimately, it's going to see how well your defense holds up against, Jay Jettas and that offense, because Kevin O'Connell still is an offensive mastermind, and he can do with what he has for a little bit, small amount of time in Carson Wentz. But I'm going to take the Chargers on this one.
I'm not even sure Carson Wentz's team believes in him at this point based off of what we've seen on the field over the last couple of weeks here. But let us know your guys' thoughts on this game in the comment section below. And let's go ahead and let's get into this final game, because obviously, Simone, your Raiders are on a bye week, so no game this week. Yeah, there you go. You can't lose this week, Simone, baby. That's a win. That's what we call a moral victory right there, man. That's what I like to see. You're going to be coming back next week with a smile on your face, man. Can't wait. But Marcus, you guys are playing the Washington Commanders. Feels like this is a team that's maybe taking a step back. Obviously very riddled with injuries also. Nonetheless, a team that you cannot overlook. What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, so they have kind of a mixed bag of injuries on that side. The only injury we have is our rookie defensive tackle out for the season, torn ACL. So we're going to have to figure out that situation out, the rotation there. Josh Simmons still not back yet, still out for personal reasons. But Jalen Moore has looked phenomenal at the left tackle spot. Trey Smith left the game early with back spasms, lower back spasms. He should be good for this game. I think it was a matter of fact of, we're dominating this team. There's no need to bring him back in if he's got back spasms, whatever. 31-0. The way that game was trending, there was no need to kind of put our guys who were like kind of dealing with some nagging injuries on their side of the ball. You got Jaden Daniels. The hamstring injury wasn't as severe as they thought, but still question as if he'll play on Monday. They have an extra day to prepare for that game. Doris Armstrong, their leading pass rusher, is out for the season for the Commanders, so that hurts them. But Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel are going to practice in full this week, so that's a big. I mean, if they don't have Daniels, at least Mariota will have those guys to throw to. All that to say, Chiefs are a 10-point favorite. Redskins, Commanders, Washington football team, whatever you want to say, they have not beaten the Chiefs since 1983. 1983 was the last time. When John Riggins and Joe Theismann were back, there was the last time the Commanders or the Washington football team beat the Chiefs. It's in Kansas City on prime time. I'll take Mahomes to win by double digits. So, yeah, I'll take the Chiefs here and to win big.
1983. Damn it, Marcus. You just have every stat in the back of your head. I don't know where you find these things, man, but this guy's like a damn thesaurus. It's absolutely crazy, man. That's crazy. 1983. Simone, let's go on over to you. What are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, this one. I think with Kansas City really turning the tide at this point of the season and seeing how well they play offensively, defensively, and they got all their weapons back. Even with Jaden Daniels, whether he does play or not, I think Marcus Mariota should be okay. As far as running the offense for the Commanders, but yeah, I got the Chiefs winning this one big time. I mean, we just seen them dog walk us, so I don't know how I would choose the other side for now.
You just sound a little depressed in the voice, man. Respect.
Respect.
You know what?
Gonna win again, man.
It's all right. There were hard words to say, but you're real with yourself, and I have a lot of respect for you for it. Ryan, let's go up to you. What are your thoughts?
I'm going to take the Chiefs on this game. I don't know really what's going on with the Commanders. I've been keeping up with them a bit, but I didn't know that they're 3-4. I know Jaden Daniels is out for some games and stuff like that, and he's had some injury issues. But Chiefs are rolling, man, and I don't know how much longer we're going to be at the top of the AFC West. It could end after this week. I don't know if it'll work out like that with tiebreakers and all that stuff, but possible if we lose against the Cowboys. But yeah, as much as I'd love to see the Chiefs lose, like the rest of us, besides Marcus, but the Chiefs look very, very good, and I'm very careful to talk crap on the Chiefs. I will when we actually play you guys, but got to respect you guys until we take over, or if we ever take over. Sean, get your shit together. Yeah, taking the Chiefs with this one.
Taking the Chiefs. All right, Andrew. I feel like I know where you're going to go with this, but are you going to make it 4 out of 4 Chiefs?
Underdogs.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's the Chiefs, man. I mean, I want to say the Commanders. I mean, I'd love to see the Chiefs get humbled, but, man, dude, the Chiefs are just rolling right now. They look good, so got to go with the hot hand, man. I mean, and it's in Arrowhead, right? So, yeah, Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes over on the rushing yards, 100 yards on the ground. Just wait for it. I'm calling it here now. But guys, this is where we kick it off to you guys. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. At the end of the day, it's all love, and we appreciate you guys for supporting each of these individual creators and everybody here, and not just the AFC West Roundtable, but everybody here at Roundtable Sports. As always, want to give love to these guys for killing it, not just here every single week, but freaking killing it on their channels every single week. Also, producing the best content for their teams. Please, please, please don't just support them here on the AFC West Roundtable, but please go support their individual channels and let them know that you are coming and found them here from Roundtable Sports. Links to their channels in the description box below.
Roundtable Sports Network is your one-stop shop for all things NFL, with daily live shows covering all 8 divisions in the league, hosted by the best content creators on the web, all on one network. Catch the AFC East live every Monday at 7 p.m. and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Real coverage, real fans.
Sleeper. Use the promo code you see on the screen, RTS, and you'll get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. And right now, Sleeper's still updating the overall parlays and player props here. So right now, there is nothing for any of the teams here in the AFC West, but you can already get in on games such as Minnesota here. Actually, I think there is. You play the Vikings this week, right, Andrew?
Chargers play Vikings on Thursday Night Football. Yes,
they actually did just update this, so we do have. They're not giving us much here. They're not giving us much to work with, but they did just update this. What are you thinking about Ladd McConkey over or under 55.5 receiving yards?
Over.
You want to go over on that? All right.
Yeah, I think so.
What about Keenan Allen? He balled out this past week. Are you taking him anytime touchdown? That's a hard one.
Yeah.
You want to go anytime touchdown? All right.
I mean, we're throwing the ball a lot. We don't have a running game. So, I mean, you got to throw the damn ball at this point. So,
That's true. We know that Justin Herbert has that connection. And speaking of Justin Herbert, what do you think about 256.5 passing yards, over or under that?
Over.
Ooh, over. Okay. I like that.
He threw for 450 versus the Colts. I think it was 4 something. What was it? Let's see.
The Colts also have a good defense too. Good secondary.
Yeah, 420 is what he threw. Yay, 420. That's
There you go, man.
Good jokes there. Plenty of jokes there.
That feels like an easy over. Well, guys, that is going to be our sleeper prop here for this week. So let us know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below and follow what we're doing over on Sleeper.